So now that we've seen some sample footage, this looks pretty good, but guys, I want to talk about the 3 different video modes. So there's 4K, so here's a sample of 4K footage right here. It looks pretty good, it's nice and sunny, it does a good job. And then we're gonna bring it down to 2.7K. Guys, I think the 2.7K looks pretty much just as good as the 4K. They're both very clean, very crisp. I like them both. And then just to take a look, here's the 1080p footage. Not quite as good, but it's still definitely usable footage. We're gonna just fly over to this spot over here. Just get myself adjusted, just get myself lined up, and we're gonna compare again. So you can see the 4K and the 2.7K. They look very similar. Both of them are very crisp. That 1080p isn't quite as crisp in this sample, but you saw in the last sample, the 1080p is usable. Let's take a quick look at the quick shot modes, guys, because this is one of the reasons that I even bought this drone, was for these quick shot modes. So we're gonna take a look quickly here. This first mode is called Rocket, and what this does is it centers on a subject and then it basically just pulls straight up. Pretty cool effect. The next one that I want to show you is the pull away. And this one is basically the rocket, plus it also flies away from the subject, so it pulls up and away. And then the next one is called Circle, and it does just what you think it would do. It just flies in a circle, and you can set how far the circle is, you can set your altitude, so you do have options there. This next one's fun, it's called Spiral. It's basically a combination of all the other modes together, so it pulls up, it pulls away, it does a circle all at the same time, which is a pretty cool effect. And then the last one here is called Boomerang, and it does exactly what basically it says. It's like a boomerang, so it flies away and then it whips back around. So that's pretty fun, guys. Let's take a look at the follow me modes real quick. So that's my wife down on the ground there. She insisted that the drone follow her. She's kind of funny that way. And you can see as she picks up speed, the drone compensates nicely. It adjusts the angle of the lens and it picks up speed to follow. And then I told her to get in the car because I wanted to see how it would track objects, not just people. And here you can see it's following the car pretty nicely, guys. It actually does a pretty good job. All right. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about why I chose the Potensic Atom drone. I'm going to start with price because I was on a budget, and so price was the biggest factor. And then I'm going to be comparing why I chose this to others in the price range, because certainly there's better drones. But in this price range, I feel like this might be the best bang for the buck, guys. So in this price range, typically what you get is you either get similar video specs, but none of the cool features like the follow me and all the quick shots. Or you get all the follow me and quick shot modes, but then the footage is lacking. So in this price range, you get both the footage quality and you get all those cool features together. Which I think was really good, and that's what attracted me to this drone. When I was looking at other drones in this price range, it was either missing the footage quality or it was missing all the quick shots. This one was kind of the most packed in its price range. So we have price, we have the features, so basically features versus price. And then the third reason I chose this one, guys, is the remote. So your phone sits nicely in the center here, which keeps everything balanced. I was looking at a lot of reviews on other drones in this price range, and the phone sits up here, which makes it top heavy, and I've seen people complaining about fatigue. And so that's why I chose it. So guys, all the shots I took today, comparing the different footage, all the quick shots and all the different video qualities, I'm gonna put them in a link down below, so you can go to my website, download all those clips straight from the camera. I didn't edit any of them, so you'll get to play with the actual footage from the camera. I might throw a picture or two in there as well. I didn't talk much about the pictures, but it does take nice pictures. Oh, and one other thing I almost forgot to mention, battery life, guys. So they do say on Patenzic's website that you get 31 minutes of flight time out of this drone. I believe it. I haven't seen it. but I suspect that's under perfect conditions and while not recording. And of course, I'm always recording in the maximum resolution. I'm shooting in 4K all the time. And I get about 20 minutes of flight. For the remote, I've charged the drone 5 times and haven't charged the remote yet. I almost need to, it's down to 1 dot. But that's really good, guys. You'll get 4 or 5 flights, maybe even 6 before you have to charge the remote. So that's really cool. Guys, if this video was helpful to you in any way at all, please do consider subscribing, leave a like. I do stuff like this all the time. If you have any questions, if you have this drone, if you have something similar, leave a comment down below. I'd love to talk about it. And let's go see those pelicans again, guys.